So a few years ago, I did a DNA test and I made a video. Sharing my results, and this video I did it together with my brother, and my idea actually was like, if I do the DNA test, my brother doesn't have to do the test because we're siblings. So actually our DNA would be like, some parts would be the same, but they won't be exactly the same, because then we would be the same person. After doing this video, many people also commented on this video and were curious about the results that my brother would have if he did the DNA test. So he did the DNA test, and apart from my brother, also my mom and my dad did the DNA test. So today I will make a video and share with you the results of my brother and my dad and mom. So here you can see 4 charts. I made 4 avatars representing my family. So can I draw? Wait, I need to draw. Give me something. Yeah. So this is me. This is my brother. Then my dad and my mom. So I will show you now like which chart is connected to which person. So I will show you. Okay, let's see. The first shot represents my dad. So he has the most North and West European DNA out of all of us. And then second runner is me. So how can I say this? After my dad, I have the most North and West European blood, which is interesting. And then my brother is the one that has like a lot of Iberian DNA in 46.1. So I would expect my brother to have more North and West European blood, and maybe me to have more Iberian or something else. So that's interesting, because you see, my dad, his skin is like, he's white, okay, but he looks like white Italian kind of skin complexion. Then my brother, he looks white, like he has freckles. He will burn in the sun if he goes outside. If he's outside too long, he will burn. He will turn red. So he's like white. So it's interesting that maybe the genetics are not connected to skin color. I don't know. So it's funny because my brother, he always jokes. He always says like, yeah, you are white from the inside, Mariella, and black from the outside. So it might be true, because I'm pretty white, according to this DNA estimate. So that's very interesting to see that. And then the last person is my mom's. So she also has a lot of Iberian, but then less than my brother. And she has some West African and 52.9 other ethnicities. So in the first DNA video I made, I showed my DNA results. So now I want to show my brother's results first, and then afterwards we will compare. Okay, so here we go. So if I go on top, you can see the percentage and the ethnicity is connected to. All right, so here we have my DNA estimates, ethnicity results. So there are a lot of things that are similar. So I will put them next to each other so you can really see. So let's have a look. So on the left is we have my brother Alberto, and on the right we have myself. So we both have Iberian, but my brother has a lot more Iberian DNA than me. So if we look at North and West European, then I have more of that than him. And then something I don't have, which my brother has, is the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Ashkenazi Jewish. Okay, so yeah. So then something my brother does not have, which I have, is Scandinavian. Of Europe began centuries ago. In the Middle Ages, Vikings, Norse seafarers who raided and traded from Scandinavia across large swaths of Europe left. Oh, there's a big, okay, I'm not gonna read everything. But anyway, I got some Viking blood there. And I got some of the Viking blood. All right, let's look at, so that's Europe. Let's have a look at Africa. For every, is it for everyone? Almost for every African part, I have more Nigerian, more West African, more North African, but my brother has more, a little bit more Sierra Leonean. All right, so the last part is America, Las Americas. So we both have Mesoamerican and Andean. And then we both have, my brother has indigenous Amazonian, and I have a little bit of Native American. Machu Picchu, ¿cómo se llama? De Machu Picchu. The Machu Picchu in Peru. So maybe our ancestors built this thing. Oh my God. That's amazing. So now, we're going to have a look. Maybe first, let's have a look at my father's DNA. So if I look at his estimate and at the map, you can see there are not as many bubbles as for me and my brother. So he's more pure race. We are all very mixed actually, but he's a little bit less mixed. So my father, his mother, so my grandma, she was also Dominican, and his father is actually Dutch German. So grandpa is Dutch German, East European. We don't have that. We did not heritage this part, but it's a small part. So he got that East European 3.3, a small little bit of that, and then of course he got that North and West, like a lot, like half of his existence is North and West European, and then the Iberian. He got some of the African, so he does not have the North African heritage, which me and my brother, we do have a little of that. But he has the Nigerian blood, West Africa, and the Sierra Leone a little bit. And then he also has the Meso-American and Andean, 5.1. Of course, he's also connected to Dominican Republic, genetic group Dominican Republic. All right, so let's have a look at the last person of our family, my mother. So this map looks very colorful. She is very diverse. She has many bubbles, like way more than my father. Wow. So she was the one that, so here, see, she does have North and West European, but just a little bit, 9.2%. And then mostly 33.3% Iberian. So that's here. And then she has a lot of other things, like, okay, she also has the Jewish, like my brother, the Ashkenazi Jewish. Is that how you say it? And I think more than him. 3.8. Yeah, I think it was more. I'm not sure. But also a little bit. Ashkenazi Jewish. And then, interestingly, nobody has this, but she has it. She has got some Balkan. So if you zoom in, want to see which countries. So this part of the world, Hungary, Bosnia, Romania, Bulgaria, all this. She got some Balkan. And a little bit of Italian. Italiana. Okay, here we have the Northwest, Spain. So he's all over the place. Like, and then she has the North Africa. So the same like me and Alberto. We all have North. She has West African, Nigeria, and the Sierra Leone. Okay, so that's Africa. And then like slightly more than us, I think, the percentage. And then she has 8.5% Mesoamerican and Andean, so more than me and Alberto as well, and more than my father. And let's see what it says here. So she's connected to Dominican. So for my mother, her parents, so my grandfather, the father of my mother, he was Dominican, and my grandmother, her mother, is Dominican. So two Dominican parents. Hi. And then she is connected to northwestern Puerto Rico. So Puerto Ricans in northwestern Puerto Rico and their descendants in the United States, New York and Texas. And also connected to eastern Puerto Rico. So if you zoom in, you can see it. It's like next to Dominican Republic, so. So those were the results. The DNA results of my brother, my mom, and my dad, and moi. Okay, moi. Bye bye. Oh. Okay, how do I turn this off?